Hi Libra friends, this is Christelle Martinette, and I'm here with another reading, monthly reading. This is for the month of September. I'm going to start with runes casting and then build up with my other tarot decks and my Sibila deck. So let's start. Let's see what's in store for you, Libra. It's as if these runes seem to be giving me the impression that you're in a waiting phase, as if you've been waiting. And September is a month that will be marking time in that waiting process. Ultimately, it will be bringing you, or it will be culminating in something. Perhaps may not even be the month of September, but it will be moving toward that goal or whatever you are expecting. That it is an extremely important goal, that it is an extremely important weight, is obvious in these in this casting. Why? It seems that it will be the key to your future. Your what is at stake is something that is going to open many doors for you. It will help you find your metaphorical home. And it involves also, for many of you, an underlying base of communication skills. Also, the runes are suggesting here that the more you can communicate in terms of bringing this idea to the fore, the more it will be pushed forward. Like I say, it has to do with opening a door. It's as if your idea, your weight is the project, whatever it is. It has been a project that has been long in coming, in your mind, even just in your mind, for those of you who haven't brought it to the fore. But what they're suggesting, that it will be positive and that it will be successful, is very clear with ink here. But the suggestion here is to continue the communication. And for those of you, some of you have a project concerning communication. Fundamental. There are also, what I'm seeing here is a good number of you, I'm thinking in terms of 23%, have to do with communication, a project, a strategy that will involve large masses of people, almost as if you are driving forward some form of initiative that will benefit masses of people. Very interesting this is. Let me now take the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot deck. Okay. Yes, it is definitely. It is definitely having to do with communication in the masses. This is it's coming out over and over. You are not the precursor, but you are the driving force behind something to do with communication. Blatant, overt forms of communication, but there is a good number of you who are working with, I'm getting 3 different channels here. One is a sort of like a megaphone type of activity where it's a communication on a wide scale. And another is those of you who work in etheric healing, cord cutting, hands-on healing, distance healing, intuition, medical intuition, some kind of communication that transforms energy for various different reasons. And then I see communication at a more subtle level on a one-to-one basis, very small groups, almost as if there were door-to-door communication, knocking on doors. What we see in political campaigns when candidates go from door to door, leave some information. So there's three types, but there's definitely communication involved here. Not only here too, two of the cards came out that were also in another reading. I have here you being very, very open to bringing people to you. You want to draw people to you in some way. And I'm not talking about business where you advertise and you have them come to you. No, I'm talking about the way it's a form of attraction, but it's not a romantic attraction. It's an attraction of like vibrational spirits drawn to you, like vibrational souls being drawn to you. And it's as if you, in the month of September, you'll be meeting people that are like-minded. And it's very interesting that. And this also is part of that key to your future. Very interesting. I have a Pedro Laplace that I pulled right next to Yera. And Yera talks about timing and marking time and something coming in due time. And Laplace is always talk of a decision, Pedro, being a burning, this passionate card, a fire sign, burning decision, but it takes time. So there's like a revolution. There's a hot cold here. There's this burning passion to push forward, and there's a being reined in by Yera. So there's the cards are telling you to be patient. You'll need your patience, because on your journey forward you'll be blessed with the lightness that you need in order for you to tiptoe through many different tulips in order for you to get where you want. But also it seems that you will acquire, you are, the month comes in and you are light. You have this sensation of being light. There's a sense of a lightness of being, and you feel it. Then also, though, on an equal footing is this communication at all different levels, which is so lovely to see. And the ability that you have to attract like vibrational, visible and invisible spirits and souls. Okay. Right now, I'm going to add, this is the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. Wow. There's short of, I have to say that it's going to be a transformational month for you, not because I'm seeing the death card, but because I'm seeing a phoenix rising out of its ashes. And it's as if you're coming into your own, like a flower that's blossoming. Also, the notion of attracting like vibrational bodies and entities in the positive sense, has to do with universal timing now. Now is the time when things seem to turn your way. There's no Wheel of Fortune here, but I'm seeing that it's universal justice at play. Now, the transformative nature that I was talking about before, and there's no death here, the transformative nature is actually so positive that it's going to see you moving. Like I said, You know, the runes casting in the beginning of the spread are very, it's very interesting, because what you will be seeing is a moving to, this is the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords always, all right, I don't want to say always, but in this, over the Mambo card, it's talking of a transformative journey. Okay, we're talking about a transformative journey, and with AWATS, and there is such a positive energy here, such a positive energy that you'll be hearing news. You'll be getting your just desserts in terms of money. There'll be the announcement of funds coming in for those of you who have applied for a loan. There will be inheritances. There's something that's going your way. That's involved, you know, those things will be involved with a decision that you need to take in time. But the quite interesting nature of the silver witchcraft tarot is that it's so, I see abundance and I see lightheartedness, and the lightheartedness is what ultimately brings you that abundance. It's almost as if you feel that you haven't done anything to deserve it. It's coming your way, you know, it's coming your way. I'm going to use the Vera Sibilla now for some of these cards and see what we can get out of that. And instead of, you know, highlighting the negative, you know, I don't see any, I see transformation, I see hard work, I see extreme forms of communication, extremely important forms, I meant to say, of communication. Let me take a look at this, this Knight of Pentacles here. All right, there's a lot of, well, the decisions that need to be made in terms of economic, financial things. It has to do with couples having either there are couples who will be separating, there will be people who will be suffering a loss in a partnership, there will be people who are single, who have become single. That's the basic information here with this domestico. They are single in terms of a change that has occurred. And the thought, the decision that you have to make concerns the new status that you recently have acquired, a change in status. Okay, what this Donna Maritata and the sacerdote, the priest, are talking about is a change in status, and that will call you in to be making certain decisions concerning your finances. Again, all in a positive light. I'm going to look at the Four of Pentacles here. Yeah, okay, interesting. Over the Four, this coming out of your ashes, there's the Doctor, Dottore, the Ladro, the thief, and the ill one. Now, it's when you see a doctor and an ill person, it's recovery. You know, there is recovery, and or however, there is the thief that speaks to change, and it may also speak to a negative change in terms of your mood. All right, your mood that has to do with something regarding communication or the lack thereof. Those of you who have been doing your homework, putting out the seeds and walking the walk, are going to be transforming into a situation that will be healing as well. So it goes both ways, depending on how or whether you have done your homework. Let's see about the Marie Laveau with the Justice card here. Now, there is a transformation that's inevitable here. And I have Morte, the Death card, Consoling Surprise, and the Domestic. Now, with universal justice here, it is universal justice here, and that is the High Priestess Marie Laveau. We have here something that is concerns the key. Remember, I talked about the key to success, and the key that what you were waiting for is a key to something. All right, and it will be the key to how you live your life from the moment that that strategy, that the thing that you were waiting for, that money to come in, or whatever you're waiting for, from the moment that does come in, it talks about here that how your life is going to change with relation to that. And September will bring you one step in that direction. Okay, I'm going to look at the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords tells us we're going to a better place. We're going through a transformation, which is not easy for all of us. Okay, this is dispiacere, sadness, the lettera, and militare. And now this talks about several things. All right, there is sadness, but there's strength. All right, there's strength. The communication next to a silent military officer does talk about strength in the wait, having and receiving strength in the waiting process that Yara talked about in the casting. It is about giving yourself the time to adjust slowly but surely as you're approaching whatever you're expecting. I do hope this was of a help, ladies and gentlemen, of Libra friends out there. Namaste. I really do wish you a great September, and I hope this was of help. And my new subscribers, welcome, and we'll be reading again soon. Bye-bye.